Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. They pulled off a first-round win in last year's playoffs, but it took them 7 games. That one went the distance.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. What could be better than a bout between two conference rivals? Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
Now here's Hardaway. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Now here's Kidd. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. The kick out to Pierce. Over to the wing. The Celtics need to get a shot off. For 3, Kidd. Atlanta with the rebound. Fast break. Here we go. On the wing, Hardaway. On the wing, Burke. Wide open look. Bosh grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Pass to Lucas. Off target from outside.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Here's Bird. And here is Gasol. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Gasol. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And that makes it a tie ball game.
And this is where you feed Gasol. The deeper positioning he can get, the more aggressive he becomes.
Smith outside. Good, and Pierce gets the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the basket by Harrington.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to. And we know Saddiq Bey is a reliable player on offense, but at times, Smitty, he's exceeded that.
Oh, yeah, Saddiq Bey can have a big night when his confidence is really flowing, and he's not shying away from big shots.
It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Coming to the floor, number 10, Tim Hardaway.
The Hawks trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Bosh.
Oh, using that length on defense, Bosh positioning himself well to come up with the block.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Outside Hardaway. Fires away from way outside. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Chris Bosh.
Though he's extended his shooting range, inside is where Pau Gasol makes his money. Now going to the line.
And a guy who fills up the stat sheet across the board, Steve. DeJounte Murray.
His length and athleticism shows up at both ends, Kevin. A good rebounder for a guard. And beyond the numbers, he comes up with some clutch plays.
Bosh got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so Gasol will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 2. Gasol on the wing. Over Kidd. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Smith outside. Down low. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Oh, the dish from Smith. Great basketball play by JR.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Kerr. Left side Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Harrington the screen. Lets it go from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Lucas. And again, Boston with the triple.
And his passing is probably the most underrated part of his game. Pierce is a terrific playmaker on that wing.
Smith for 3. Cans it from downtown. Smith's got 6.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, there was quite a bit of shakeup in the Hawks front office last season amid rumors of discord. DeJounte Murray said, there's a lot of noise, but at the end of the day, winning takes care of it all. So we need to control what we can control, continue to come together as brothers, and try to go out and win basketball games. Kevin, back to you.
All right, that's all they can do. David, thanks. Celtics leading by 10. And Greg, the way the Celtics have approached this season in terms of intensity, I think they clearly feel, though, they have unfinished business.
They've been so close to a title for a number of years. They've even been title favorites at times. It's part of the maturation process, as excruciating as it may be.
Here's Bird. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Ellis goes in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. At break, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
Here's Pierce, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Hawks trailed by 9. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. It's stolen by Smith. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Kidd. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Here's Goodrich into the lane, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
To the paint. Here's Bosch. The kick out to Pierce. Back to Bosch. And Chris Bosch with the slam.
And Bosch can use his size like he did the jump shot as well. You love the versatility.
Stolen by Bosch. Pass to Pierce. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Stolen by Pierce. Lucas with it. And it's Bird picking him up. To the middle. Pierce.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Celtics leading by 13. Inside. Here's Fry. They set the pick. Ellis goes in. Pass to Dellavedova. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Fry. A 3-ball. And Curry pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bird. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Bird's got 6 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
That's tipped. Pass to Ellis. To the inside. Here's Fry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Bird. Here's Gasol. And finish off by Gasol.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards. Just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
Down low. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Substitution on the court.
.30 seconds left in the first half. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Gail Goodrich picks one up.
I'll tell you what, Heinsohn is a competitor. But for me, where he really gets you is with his body control and then that superb shooting touch.
And the Hawks making a change here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Harrington. Here's Dellavedova. Nothing on the board. That shot wide open.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Outside Bosch. Pass to Kidd. McGee with the block. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Kidd, good.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
No doubt, Greg, Jason Tatum is an all-NBA player, and this guy continues to improve.
And JT's scoring average increasing in each of his first 5 seasons. And I just love how he gets to the line more, being more aggressive. Tatum was the guy on a finals team at just 24 years old.
In the 2016 and 17 drafts, GA, Boston ended up with the 3rd pick overall both of those years.
And they nailed those picks, getting Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum back-to-back, setting up their franchise for years.
Kidd, good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Gasol's in the post. Inside. And Gasol slams it in.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Pass to Bosch. Outside Kidd. Shot clock at 5. And the dunk by Bosch.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Here's Gasol. Here's with the rebound.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Hawks trail by 19. Here's Goodrich. And it's sent back by Bosch. They get it back. Cephalosha misses. Smith outside. Wide open. Good, in the assist to Kidd. Smith's got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
The kick out to Bosch. Off target from 3-point range. Kerr with it. Hasn't made one yet. And Gasol slams it in.
With authority, Pau Gasol turns up the aggressiveness. Always a good sign for this team.
So both teams making some changes here. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Ellis surveying the D. Good D by Hardaway.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
McGee a screen. Here's Bird. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Tipped away. Grant outside. And the dunk by Grant.
And, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Puts it up from 15. Here's Grant. Second chance shot. That one doesn't go. Excellent D that time there from McGee. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. A three-pointer is right on target. Russell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
Screen by Grant to the middle. The shake. And the dunk by Grant.
Perfect execution on that screen and roll. Grant showing off that IQ there.
No good. Shot missing. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Celtics leading by 14. The kick out to Bosh. Good in the assist to Kidd. Bosh has got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Celtics. Here's Gasol. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Chris Bosh.
And Steve, one thing you love about Murray, that ability to change a game with just his defense.
Greg, between his awareness and his quickness, he's an impact defender. He's active. He's got great anticipation. Just what you want in a perimeter defender.
Pass to Lucas. Back to Kidd. Drives to the hoop. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
The Hawks trailed by 14. Bird high post. Nice D from Bosh.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Took him no time at all on that one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And there's the drive. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Here's a screen. And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Back to Pierce. Takes the three. Buries it from three-point range. Pierce has got 7 points for the quarter.
And when your mechanics are as strong as Pierce's, putting up a quick shot is not that hard.
And here's Bosh bringing it up for the Celtics. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. From outside the arc, good on the triple. Bosh has got 9 points here in the second half.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ellis outside. Out to Smith. Outside Bosh. 5 to shoot. Screened by Lucas. Pierce. He misses his first shot of the contest after making his first 6.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Boston.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Chris Bosh.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Here's Goodrich. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And a two-time collegiate champion, Goodrich finished as the school's all-time leading scorer. So you know he can do this.
To the paint. Here's Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Hardaway from deep three-point territory. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.